Hey there, it's Lisa from Own the Day Planner. Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I want to introduce you to the latest gorgeous addition to my planner collection and my current planner stack or setup. And it's this gorgeous Kikki K A5 leather planner in the color lavender. And we're going to do a full flip through of this planner so I can show you how I'm using it for a specific project planner. And by project planner, I mean a specific launch, and that would be the long-awaited Own the Day productivity planner and associated accessories and all of that release. So you'll see the inside of this and basically what and how I'm using this planner. So if you'd like to do that full flip through with me, keep watching. All right, I am so excited to show you this planner because, well, first of all, lavender, love it. And I was struggling to find a lavender A5 planner that would be durable, that was of high quality, and that had large enough rings so that it could be kind of versatile in the sense that I could stuff it as much as I'd like or not. And so ultimately, because I'm currently using an A5 planner from Carpe Diem for my everyday planner, like my whole life is in it. That's this one right here that you've already seen if you've been following this channel. I did a full flip through of this recently so you can see everything that's in here. It is super stuffed. And then I also recently did another flip through of my work planner, which is actually dedicated to work for a specific client of mine. But this planner has been long awaited for me because it is going to be used for the sole purpose of everything to do with the Own the Day productivity planner and product launch. So I'm using it as a specific project planner, and the project is basically everything to do with releasing Own the Day productivity planner and all the associated goodies that come with it. Fun story behind this planner. Those of you who know Kikki K products know that they're, fairly pricey, well made, high quality, coming from Australia. Now, I had been looking for one in lavender for the longest time and couldn't find it. And lucky enough, I was patient. I actually found this one secondhand on Poshmark, and the seller, I don't know if they actually ever used it because it's in mint condition and brand new, but the seller included all the original inserts and everything in it, which I have removed and set aside because I wanted to set this up under my own version of what I call Lavender Dream. So it's a whole kind of theme and setup that I've been building over the while, and I have basically set it up for the planner release. So I was able to continue that theme of Lavender Dreams. It's a lavender planner. You get the picture. So when we open it up, the first thing I have here is just a little bit of decoration, but also it's functional, so I'll explain that. Right here I just have this little die-cut butterfly, which was just made of regular carton, and there is a bit of gold foiling on it there. I actually purchased these at my local dollar store, believe it or not. They came in a pack of like maybe a dozen or so, and all I did was laminate it to make it a little bit more durable and add a little clip there. And then in the next pocket, I have a little journaling card. Actually, this was a sticker from a Carpe Diem sticker book, and I just laminated it and turned it into a little journaling card so it's durable, and it says just be present. And I love the sort of little bit of floral. The background is kind of in the lavender family. It's a little more muted, so I just have that there. And then just for a little texture, I have this cute little craft carton gift tag, and I'm just kind of lying it on its side there as a little backdrop to the Just Be Present card. And then here I just have a little thematic Own the Day Lavender Dreams journaling card, if you want to call it that. I just designed it and printed it out, and then on the back side I have, of course, some lavender imagery here. And of course I can keep that on this side if I want to have the lavender showing, or if I want to see my actual logo for the Own the Day system, I'll leave it on that side so I can kind of always see that sticking out. And then behind there again, just for some texture, I have a little piece of scrapbooking paper that I cut up, that I laminated. I rounded the corners, and again, one of those little butterflies that I was talking about that came in the same kit as the bigger one. I just laminated and stuck a pin to keep it on there, again for just some texture and some variation on color so that everything is lavender. And then in this top pocket here, I have a little pull-out card that I laminated. I just printed it out with a year at a glance, 2020 and 2021. So that's just handy to have that there so I can see both years at a glance. This particular planner does come with a secretarial pocket here. For the time being, I don't have anything in it, but I know that will change. I've just set this up, so it is not as stuffed, but it will get super stuffed. Right now it's a little thinner compared to my everyday. There's also a zip pocket here, which is pretty deep. I'm really impressed with that. Again, I don't have anything in there for the time being. And then another little slit pocket here, which I know will eventually get jam-packed with things, probably stickers and accessories and what have you. But for now, that's my very functional, pretty to me side pocket here. And then right at the top here, you see the butterflies. So the theme, of course, is floral, but in this case, lavender. I actually made this just from some laminating sheets, and originally, funny story behind this, was that I had wanted to, like these ones that you see here, laminate these butterflies to then stick them on paper clips and have them as planner clips. So as you can see, some of them I did double-sided and some of them are just white on the back. And so I kind of placed them in my laminating sheet like that to space them out so I'd have space to cut, because I was also laminating something else at the same time. It was 8.5 by 11 sheet that didn't require the whole sheet. So I stuck these on, and then as I sliced off what I was intending to laminate, I saw that this would make a really good sort of page protector or page lifter, and I just thought it was cute like that. So for the time being, I'm going to use it, but eventually I will cut these out and make them into planner clips. So just thought I would tell you, you know, why that's there. But I thought it was cute, and it gives a little texture and a little bit of, you know, thematic elements here with the lavender and the florals and the vintage looking butterflies. When you flip it, I do have, again, something that I made just from a sheet of laminate that I ran through the laminator. I wanted to have a kind of a dashboard with some sticky notes. These are just some regular old Post-its, and again, I'd like the mint color theme going with the lavender. And these little flags here were actually given to me by the person who sold me the Kikki K. So I got these as a little bonus inside. As I said, the planner did come with all the original inserts and the stickers that the planner came with, but I have set those aside for safekeeping because I know I will eventually use them. For the time being though, I wanted to set this up totally to my taste. So that's what this purpose is, just a little page protector as well as being a functional dashboard for sticky notes. And then we get into the actual planner and the way that I conceived of this planner. The planner has 5 sections, and I made 5 tab dividers to go along with that. So just quickly, you'll see there's a tab that says website, a tab that says OTD release for Own the Day Planner release. Then we've got a tab that says creative. So I created 3 top tabs and then 2 side tabs just so that I could space them out the way I wanted. So this one says YouTube, and then this one says collabs. So see if you can see that. So the first section is the website. Now, of course, I need to have a website for the Own the Day planner and the productivity planner and all the associated little products and printables and things like that that are going to come along with it, both for the physical planner as well as the printable digital version for ring planners. Now, for the website, I had to build a brand new website for this that was dedicated specifically to Own the Day, and that will be launching soon, basically at the same time as the planners launch, so that the website is functional. So everything that I need to do to get the website ready on the back end, from the e-commerce aspect to just the creative, to the text, to the images and all of that, goes into this section. So I created a nice little vellum here. I just printed it at home with my printer. I have a very basic printer on some standard vellum sheets. And so this has the Own the Day logo just with the word website to match the tab. That of course I did in lavender and white. And behind here, there's just the design that I did on Canva for the actual divider, for the tab divider. And on the back is the mirrored image of what's in the front. So I just like that layering look. And of course I can always change out this vellum in the future and make it say something else and still have that nice background. So the first section is all the to-dos and things that I need to do for the website. So I do have some notes here, some personal things. I'll just flip to an empty sheet. So basically this is mostly checklist. So this is the Own the Day Planner to-do list insert for A5. It's currently printed on some really delicious feeling 32-pound paper. I love the feel of this. It writes beautifully. It doesn't bleed. So I just love that paper. So I've cut out some to A5 size and printed them there. So this is primarily a checklist because a lot of what needs to be done for the website is really to-do list items. Although if I have notes, I do have lined inserts. You'll see that later in the planner. So that's really what that section is for. So we'll go to the next section. So after the website to-do list work, I have everything to do with the Own the Day planner release. So same concept. I printed a vellum here and it just says the words planner release, and that precedes basically this tab divider that I made, again, lavender theme. So you have that, and then you have the mirror image on the back, the tab, again, OTD release. And so I like that layered look. And in this section, it is mostly lined paper inserts, because here's where I'm taking down a lot of notes for dealings and negotiations with, for example, printing and publishing companies, and names of reps, contact information, all of the process and all of the notes that I've needed to take in terms of shopping around for the best possible price for printing the physical planners specifically. So this pertains mostly to the physical planner release, but also a little bit on the digital side in terms of getting, files ready and things like that. So this is really all about the actual Own the Day productivity planner. So that's a specific product, both physical, and then, as I said, there'll be the digital version. So in here, it's a lot of notes. So again, there's some personal information there. I'll just flip to a blank section. So this is more or less what it looks like. These are the Own the Day A5 lined inserts, again, printed on that same delicious paper that I love. So that's what that section is for. When we flip to the next section, it's basically just called creative, and that's for any of the ideas that I have for creative aspects of this whole brand of Own the Day. That could be anything from ideas for tabbed dividers or dashboard themes and setups. That could be for specific inserts I want to create and release on the website as printables. So again, it's a vellum and it just says creative, and I've tossed it to the side because I knew that the tabbed divider that is laminated, again, I should have said that, I made these myself just by designing them on Canva and then printing them out and laminating them. So you have just some lavender stalks here and then the mirrored image of that on the back. So when you layer it, you get that with the vellum. And so what's great is I can always change out these vellums at any time and still keep the nice design on the back. So creative, again, as I said, this is going to mostly be ideas for future releases or associated products or accessories that I want to come out with the Own the Day Planner brand. So I'll just flip to a blank page because again, there's some sensitive information there. On a lot of these are very much filled up. So again, I'm using lined sheets, so the A5 Own the Day Planner lined sheets in this section. That's what we have in there. And then when we go to the next section, we're on the side tabs now, and this one says YouTube. And I should probably tell you how I made these tabs because I did them myself. Really, really easy. What I did was I just printed out on regular copy paper, nothing fancy, just regular old copy paper. The words that I wanted to be on the tab with a background color, I chose a muted lavender, of course, and a white font. And then I used the Carpe Diem clear sticky tab labels. I showed these on a recent haul that I did in Carpe Diem. If you haven't seen that haul, it's so awesome. I'll link a card up above if you want to check out that haul. But basically, this is kind of what they look like. It's hard to see on camera, but they're clear sticky tabs. And so what you're meant to do is stick a label inside there, either one you make yourself or use the associated product that Carpe Diem has with pre-printed labels, and you stick them in. So what I did was just printed out the words, stuck the stickers on top of those words, cut them out, and then just use some adhesive to connect them to the A5 size laminated divider that I made. So that's how I made those. Anywho, I digress. Going back to the YouTube section, so again, a vellum where it just has the logo and the words YouTube growth. This will be anything to do with the channel. So in here, you'll have all of, for example, ideas for the channel or tracking growth of the channel or just future videos or videos that are in production for the channel. So the divider has that lavender, I guess, design that we saw earlier, front and back. You actually saw that on the little card that I did just as a decoration. So I used that same pattern throughout. I really liked it. So that's kind of thematic for this setup, for this project in particular, for this brand. And so then in here, I've actually put in my YouTube tracker sheet. I actually showed you these in my full flip through, and I've shown you also in other videos on my channel how to make these trackers for just about anything that you may want to track. It's in a half letter size, and I've cut the slit so you can easily, take it off, move it around your planner, or open it from any side you want. So in here, I just have the current videos that I'm working on or future video ideas, so you can open it as well. It's a pull-out tracker, which is awesome. So I have that in there, and then I've also included some lined sheets from the Own the Day A5. You can see some of these were punched backwards. I was very tired when I was punching these, and they're just for my personal use, but I printed these and just kind of punched them on the wrong side, but that's okay. We all make mistakes. So I just have some lined paper in here for extra note taking, maybe ideas I may want to develop for the channel, but primarily this will be a lot of tracking and video production for the channel. When we get to the next section, we have the collab section, and for now I'm keeping this at the back of the planner because I don't know when or if I'll be doing collabs in the near future. But what I've done again is just have the little logo there with the word collabs on the vellum, and then this is the design that I chose for the front and back of this tab divider with the word collabs. Again, it's the background actually to this card, as you can see in miniature, and what you don't see behind the logo is sort of this watercolor look. So again, something I just designed and decided to laminate and use it as the tab divider for the collabs. So in here I will primarily have notes on lined, but of course I could do checklist as well for ideas for future collabs, people I may want to do a collab with, and so that is going to be housed in this section. So for now it's at the back. I may move it eventually as all of these projects advance under the Own the Name or Own the Day planner banner. Ooh, that rhymes. Own the Day planner banner. Oh my goodness, it's late. I'm filming at night, guys. I'm sure you can tell. So that brings us to the fifth and final section. And then what I did was, again, created one of my homemade page lifters just to protect the sheets so they don't get all bent. And this is working out quite well, even though this is nothing special. It's not a special or ultra thick laminate. It's just regular laminate sheets that I ran through the laminator and just punch the holes, and that works out really well. And in the back here, there is a notepad that actually came with the Kikki K planner. You can see the logo here, and I decided to keep it in the back. For one, I might use it, but also it just gives the planner a little bit more thickness for the time being before it gets filled up and super chunky like my other A5 planner, which is my everyday life planner. So that is how I am using this gorgeous lavender Kikki K A5 planner as a specific project planner. Thank you so much for hanging out with me as I show you the inside of my new Kikki K lavender A5 project planner with top tabs and side tabs, and I've got a purple, almost lavender, purple Pilot friction pen in there because I do love to erase. And so that's basically what I use as my planner pens for the time being. I have them in a bunch of colors, and of course I've put the purple one in here. So I hope you've enjoyed this little planner flip through with me, and if you like this video, I would love it if you would give it a big old thumbs up. And also consider subscribing to the channel here at Own the Day Planner. I come out with at least 2 videos a week that are all planner and planning related, and sometimes we have DIY planner crafts as well, which are super fun. So if you like those kinds of videos, hit that subscribe button and you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. All right, that's it for this video. Look forward to seeing you on our next planning adventure. Bye for now.